Hey YouTube, Sean with Freedom to Ignite here. Want to do a little follow-up video and a reviewing of my Mark Balkovec pipe here. Just absolutely gorgeous. Try to get this where you can actually see it. It's a beautiful pipe, and I by no means wanted to allude to the fact that I was not pleased with it, saying that it wasn't what I expected. It exceeded expectations, and I don't know if I was expecting that or not. But real quick, the stem there is so thin and comfortable. I've never had a pipe like that. The bit on the end is perfect for me. I know I mentioned in a previous video I like a nice bit. The metal work between the stem and the tenon here, the shank, sorry. Gorgeous. The rustication on the sides, the finish on the top is just great. Some of the things so that being said, let me cover the things that I was kind of surprised with. Sorry for smacking the microphone there. The size of the chamber was kind of a surprise. Just for reference here, got my Jake Hackard poker. It's a much bigger chamber. I don't know. I figured both the guys are from Pennsylvania, I guess. I don't know. So I thought the chamber would be bigger. I'm not disappointed by that. It was just a surprise. The chamber is very nice. I found that it's working great for Virginia tobaccos. So, as I said, not a bad thing, just something I wasn't expecting. The other thing I was kind of surprised about was the draft hole. In a lot of the reading from Rick Newcomb, he talks about in Searching for Pipe Dreams, In Search of Pipe Dreams. Sorry, I looked over on the shelf to figure out what it was. He talks about how you have to have this big draft hole. Well, Fred Hanna talks about, it has to do with the proportion between your draft hole here and the size of the chamber, which makes sense to me. The Ardor pipes have got a very thick, wide open draft hole, but they also have big bowl and chamber openings too. So I think they kind of complement each other. So that being said, you can see how tight, well, maybe you can't see, but you can kind of hear, that's a pretty tight fit in there with the standard pipe cleaner. If you take, the extra fluffy, which is my right, probably your left, I don't know how the video is going to do that, it doesn't fit, it goes there before it just stops. That was a surprise to me, because I hadn't read yet that it has to do with the correlation between the two. But if you put that same pipe cleaner in here into the Hackard poker, you can put it all the way in, and it comes out. So, I feel bad because I don't want somebody to look at the last video and go, well, Mark doesn't make a good pipe. It was well worth every penny. It's the handcrafted, the attention to detail. Just look at the stem work. Let's see if I can. Jake makes a great pipe, but look at the difference in the stems, the fit and finish. This pipe was the Balkovec was quite a bit more expensive. I'm very happy with what I got for the money. If you have the money to pick up a Mark Balkovec, you should do so. It's a great pipe. Great little size. It's lightweight, and I don't want to say any, I didn't use the Hackard pipe to use it as a stepchild or, whatever. Sorry, that could be rude. My wife's a redheaded stepchild, and I had to quit saying that phrase when we got married. But, it's a great little, they're both great little pipes. The cost difference is huge, but they both smoke well. I enjoy both of them immensely. I just, I don't know, for some reason I expected Mark's pipes to be more like Jake's, and I guess that's because they both come from Pennsylvania, and I made an overzealous generalization. But Mark makes a great pipe, and I just want to make sure that I'm clear in saying I got exactly what I paid for. It exceeds expectations. My expectations just weren't right. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope that doesn't none of this prevents you from ordering a Mark Balkovec or a Jake Hackert pipe for that matter. Now that I've got the Mark Balkovec, I'm not getting rid of my Hackerts. They're still very special pipes to me. I'm also not sending this one back. This one has been kind of my go-to pipe with my R doors recently. It is making me consider selling more of my pipes. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I am just tickled how nice this pipe smokes. And I'm going to load it up with some Backwoods Flake that I got, or Blackwoods Flake that I got in a trade recently. Came with the razors. It's been smoking great, burning great, and I also just loaded that other R door, so I got to take them both out and have a smoke. So thanks, guys. Hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. One of the other things I will say about Mark before we go is he's been great. He caught wind of the video, sent me a private message to make sure I was satisfied. He probably was going to do so anyway. But he is one of 2 carvers out of all the people I have pipes from that's followed up after the sale with a pipe on their own. Or I should say quickly. I've had other carvers talk to me and say, I'm glad you like that pipe when I've ordered a second one. But yeah, just jumping down and saying, hey, how do you like it? It was pretty cool. So props to you, Mark. Thanks a lot. Meant a lot to me to get that email. So I guess that's it. This is rambling. I'm sorry. I hope it made sense. I hope it helps. If you're making a decision on buying either of these pipes. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm going to go read more about the perfect smoke with Fred Hanna. So, thanks, guys.